Good evening, Twitch. How you doing? It's Thursday night, and man, oh man, I can't wait for this weekend to begin. Primarily because I want to work on a few projects, actually, get in touch with a few people who finally got back in touch with me after TwitchCon, so I'm really happy about that. And just get back to work on those personal projects and such. Like, the hardest thing, working a full-time job, you do not have any energy to actually work on personal projects once you get back home. It's honestly rough. You know, like, the irony is, like, if you actually have the free time and doing content creation, or your job is content creation, obviously it's your work, but at the same time, people who get to work in creative mediums are constantly getting to work for themselves or improving themselves, versus say you had a slow day at work. I don't think I've ever had a single slow day at my current job, and that's honestly surprising to actually say, because you would think, honestly, like some sort of office job, even if it's a sales-based area, would have like a slow day. Nope, that's not it. But tonight, though, in more important news, actually, apparently my Twitch channel actually got approved for channel points. So, for those of you actually who didn't get to watch anything related to TwitchCon, or just didn't really pay attention to any of the new stuff they're actually doing with TwitchCon, I guess you can kind of compare this to Mixer's system. So they've included channel points, and actually what channel points you can actually do with them is, so you're allowed to actually, by watching the streamer, you are actually able to get points just by watching. So it's a completely passive thing. As long as you're watching, as long as you have the stream active, you will get points. But with those points, though, you can actually spend those points for various things. So there's a fundamental set that Twitch enables for any and all channels, which is highlight my message, unlock a random sub emote. I believe it's like for 24 hours, you're able to actually unlock an emote. Send a message in sub-only mode. So if you do have sub-only mode, you can apparently use your channel points to send a message through that. I'm a little hesitant on that, and I still need to read a little bit more into that, because it would be kind of weird for a person who's not subbed, specifically say a bot, to then use it maliciously. I very much doubt something like that would happen, but because the whole point, you're actively watching a channel here, so chances are, if you're a bot, you're not really actively watching a channel here and getting the points. 480, you can actually unlock choose an emote to unlock, and finally you can also modify a single emote. So you can do things like add glasses to it, you know, little odds and ends and such. Nothing too fancy, but at the same time, if you want to just kind of goof around with it, and it's in complete control of the streamer. They can choose which ones they want to have active or not. That's just the basic set. Then you're allowed to also create custom rewards, and with custom rewards, you can actually go out of your way and make your rewards. Say you want to actually, say you have a soundboard in front of you and a bunch of random sounds, and you will be more than happy to play those random sounds for a certain amount of channel points. Is a way to, of course, you know, this is all about increasing engagement and stuff. For the people who want to be active, for the people who want to get a reason to be active, you can make a reward. Say, spend 1,000 channel points. I will play this sound for you. Just on command. You want me to do that? You can do that. And of course, they could be more nebulous ones. So you can make like, hey, you know what? We can do an Ask Me Anything. Here, ask me any question for 10,000 points. Could be honestly that ridiculous. I believe the point system, though, is pretty much set and determined by Twitch, so it's not something you can't really control. You can control the prices of everything, but I don't think you really can control the gains. I haven't sat down and really read the help manual, but I glanced at it, and they definitely do reward people with more points for those who are consistent viewers who are coming back day after day just to simply watch the stream. So it's honestly going to be a nice system here. And finally, the other cool thing about the whole channel points, you can actually make an emote. You can basically make your channel points an emote. So that's a really nice little feature you can actually do with channel points. So they definitely, Twitch is actually really doing their best and rolling out a lot of those features stuff. I've been using the quick actions now that I can actually, thanks to the custom browsing and such and integrating Twitch into OBS. I really wish I knew about the latter a lot sooner. Streaming has been great. Using just OBS is great. I will say one thing about the quick actions though. It seems like unfortunately hosting a channel and rating a channel don't automatically update, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's a Twitch issue, and I don't know if it's a OBS using the custom browser dock. That's the issue. I feel like it's the latter, just simply because it's booting, because you're using the browser dock and you need a way to refresh the page. And I feel like that's the one thing that is obviously missing, is unfortunately you can't just create a refresh. They honestly actually should create a refresh button for the quick actions, but it doesn't seem like, because there's not one supported, because it really is just displaying a web page, so when it loads at that time, that's what it's going to remember, and so it's not dynamically updating the host channel, raid channel, quick actions in OBS. So that's one downside. So I'd probably actually, if anything, if you're doing hosting or raiding, you probably wouldn't have that on your OBS interface in the quick actions custom browser dock. So you definitely would not want those on there. But things like, you know, having follower chat, sub only chat, edit stream info, all that stuff, things you probably actually used Stream Elements or maybe even Streamlabs for, you could actually just use the new Stream Manager. So I actually like it. I like the new Stream Manager. I think it's really great to be able to integrate it into OBS. That's my mindset. Using Stream Manager as if it was your flat user interface. I probably would say, I then probably would actually go default and default say, you know what, maybe that's not the best solution out there. Just simply because something like OBS exists, something like Streamlabs exists, something like Stream Elements exist. And the one great thing though about the Stream Manager, it makes things, it's very non-obtrusive. It's just a simple single page setup here. The disadvantage of those, you've got to be the one to manage it and organize it the way to maximize the use for you. But I think that's enough about talking about Twitch tools and new features that are being implemented in Twitch. Let's actually play a little bit more of Indivisible here. I personally have been, like I said, I'm still mixed on a lot of this game. And I just realized Let's go, I've really got to set it to my, whenever I switch to a game source, just to unmute the desktop audio. I've got to do that. So, in our last stream, we actually, well, we cleaned up the Iron Kingdom here. I'm actually completely forgot why we're in the Iron Kingdom right now, of all things. Was there a reason why we're in the Iron Kingdom? There was a reason why we're in the Iron Kingdom. I don't think we actually have a reason to be in the Iron Kingdom anymore. Okay. Technically, you know what? Can we actually do that? We actually... Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Curiosity has already gotten to me. I don't think we can do this, can we? No. Absolutely not. Wait, actually... No, okay. Alright. Suddenly tells me we need to be able to just go to Kanuul to do that. You know what? We'll actually just take the boat. That'll be a lot faster than walking around the Iron Kingdom. But to give a quick update here, so we went through the Iron Kingdom and we at least helped. We saved Mary, the leader of the Iron Kingdom, show her the error of her ways. So she's actually going to finally clean up all of the slime here that we created in the Iron Kingdom. But there was also one other thing, actually, and I had to look back on the stream. We actually had two characters here, Leilani and Phoebe here. I don't know if I'm honestly saying her name correctly. They actually have stars by their names. So I actually rewatched the VOD from my last stream last night, and I realized what it actually did. So the reason why they were showing the characters' portraits again and saying, like, doing this quest for Leilani, cooking this... Honestly, I'm surprised you would cook an extremely potent booze, a laxative, and a sea monster, or a sea cucumber as the game calls it, would result in something, a delicious stew, but apparently it does. But the reward here for actually doing that, it's actually called unlocking their potential. I also looked at the Steam achievement as well. So what it actually does, and it's not that great of a reward at least, is it actually, so for Leilani here, it actually increased her stat. It gave her half a star to her HP. It also did another thing. If you actually look at our hearts, and same thing with Phoebe here, it actually increases to 63. I don't know if that's the maximum, but it's a massive increase of, I guess, let's call it the affection level. I'm gonna call it the affection level. That feels like it's the best description. So it actually increases your the character's affection or affinity with Ajna. So you get two major benefits out of that. It's not much, but it does do one thing I have complained about this game, and I kind of wish it would take its more time to actually develop each character and to let you get to know, kind of get to know them. Because for Phoebe, it was more like, let's just go see your kids again. Leilani, you did have to run around. It's like, you learned she was a good cook. That's amazing. That's a nice little thing to actually get to know about your characters. And now it's like, okay, great. Now I know every single character probably has something like this. So, what we're actually going to do before we head off to Kanuul, we actually have two characters here.
Violence is a beautiful thing.
Ren and Tungar here. If we actually go to the inner realm, we can actually climb on up. If I actually... You know what? We have this move now. We can just use that instead. Nope. Nope. Even... Give me all the platforming tools in the world and I'll still fail. So if you talk to Tungar here, he actually says, when you can spare the time, I'd like to go to Tai Krung to see if I can find out more about that metal monster. And if you talk to Ren here, we must head to Tai Krung so I can be killed. Mars Den is the place. So, I kind of want to actually take a look here. So I want to see here. So, Ren, he has 4.5 stars. Tungar has 4 stars. He's got 1 HP. So basically, kind of trying to remember what their stats are is the most important thing here. Which, once again, you can check the VOD and see what the actual improvement is. So we're actually going to go back to Tai Krung City. And I think these are nice little things here that you can discover. Because I'll be honest, like, this game really threw you in the, hey, we're just doing this. Let's see. I'm assuming there would be, there we go, there's a quest at parents' house up there. Anything else? And there's the main quest, which is just the Chakra Gate. Okay. Not even Roti can actually keep up with the speed. Turmeric. What know you of the metal monster that's roaming around Taikrung before Mausfall? Ah, you heard about it. It seems to be attacking anything and anyone that wasn't from the Navarre state. Do you know where it is now? Well, it's not around here, that's for sure. Most of the foreign element left when Oma stopped. Where else would there be foreigners in Navarre? Oh no, Ashwat! That's right, the refugees! Thanks, Turmeric. We've got to go. Come back soon. I want to see my child again. Don't kidnap them, please. we won't. We've already have. Just admit it, we already have. Let's see. What the? Oop. I swear this game is too much platforming. Too much platforming. So I think where was this one? Oh, I took it all the way up. Oh, that's I can't even. Can I actually get up there through that way? Let's try it. It might be the easiest thing to do. Oh, thank goodness. I was about to say, if I couldn't run through that, I'd be very disappointed. I think it was this way? Map? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Run, run, run. What the? This is disturbing. And that is why Ren and Tungar are stupidly powerful. Hey, how's it going, Secret? Running in the 90s, indeed. There's a lot of running in this game. Oh, jeez, did I really? Oh wait, no, I can actually, no, I can do this now. I had soup for lunch. It's going alright. How's your week been, though? Okay, I'll be honest. The one cool thing that's always about a Metroidvania game is just being able to say, you know what? I was platforming here, and now I can go up. Now I can go up anywhere. Oh shoot, was that inside? Oh shoot, it was inside. Hang on. Really? Work week? Yeah, I know that feeling actually. That's pretty much me right now too. Really? What? Oh, come on. You have a spear? Use it, damn it. Yeah, I have work every morning, man. It's really rough, man. I know the feel about that. I honestly wish like I could take more time just to try and make videos and such. What the? Oh, it's Ren. So you came. I knew you'd find me eventually, so I came to you. How thoughtful. Well, your die is cast. You've disappointed us for the last time, and it's time to die. We shall see. Okay, so I just want to keep this up here for a second here. So Ren has 18 hearts, half a star of HP, 4.5 stars of attack, and 3 of speed here. So this is basically like a little mini boss fight here. Who do we actually want to use here? You know, in Secret, who do you actually want to see here? So we're replacing Compon, so we can actually use one other character here. We can use Compon. We're gonna stick with Ren. We're gonna stick with Tungar. Yeah, Baozai, ginseng and honey, Bunak, yawn. Alright, you got it.
We can dance if you want to.
There we go. Oh, we're going pure glass cannon here. This is going to be interesting. Let's rock and roll. Oh, I'm... Hang on a second. I'm really dumb. Oh, I could be just completely over-leveled. Alright. Well. Oh my god, she just destroys people. Oh, right, she doesn't have a super. Oh, here. Finish him off. So, I finally bested you. Oh my god, that's gotta be your sister. You're such a disappointment, my child. All that talent for nothing. For you to fail such a simple mission just because you had feelings for your target. I loved him, Mother, and I can use my talents for good now. Oh, what a waste. Everything we taught you, thrown away. And my death will only bring the rest of the clan down on your head. You were once the strongest, but it's clear that I have surpassed you. I know what I did was selfish, leaving my target alive, but it's that decision I've been running from. Not you, and not the clan. They can no longer touch me. You had better hope that to be true. Mother? Good riddance. Ajna, thank you for entertaining me while I dealt with this family matter, or affair.
Such glorious violence.
The surprisingly sentimental Ren has assassinated his past. So now, his stats did not increase at all. Okay, well no, technically that's not true. I think his affinity drastically increased. But I don't think that increased that. Yeah, Yawn is the tallest character out of the group. I haven't kept up, sadly. I wouldn't stress out too much if you haven't kept up with Indivisible. I'll be honest, the story is the weakest part of the game. Which is honestly kind of unfortunate to say. Actually, what am I doing? It's probably actually easier for me to run downstairs, isn't it? It actually is faster for me to run downstairs. Well, we're actually done using Ren, then. At least for a little bit. See, I'm honestly conflicted about a lot of this. Here, let me ask this question, actually. Here's a good way to actually determine it. Do you like fighting games? I think that would be a good way to start off, to be able to try and answer that question. You're so-so on them? Did I go too far down? No. Okay. Should be able to run. Wait, no, I can't. Why is this door the one thing that didn't go away? Like, seriously. Oh. Depends on Smash style or arcade style. You know, actually, the way you just asked that question. A mix. And I say that, and I wonder... I should be watching where I'm running. I don't think there's actually any more enemies I can fight. No, there is not. That is a damn shame. So the combat in this game is actually... Did I seriously? Okay. Is to attack in this game, it can really just... Smash style, yes. Arcade style, you can hold your own. Screen froze? What? Hopefully it didn't freeze. No, we're still rocking. We're still rolling. Well, we're not platforming well, though. I think we've done everything here. We have to go to Oshawott, though. How did I get to Oshawott? To go down... Oh, shoot. That's right. I had to go to the club. I'm trying to actually think of the fastest way. Actually, you know what? I'm such a... Oh my... Well, you can call me a twit for the day. I was not thinking. I should have actually just gone down. Was with Twitch tonight and the picture freezing? I don't know, actually. Like, I have the stream, like, OBS, or not OBS, blah. You know, I probably actually should have OBS's, browser doc have just the actual stream on there. It wasn't on just my channel. I would imagine that. I still want to solve Tungar's unlock his potential, because Tungar's really good at this game. And I think that's the only reason he's actually really good at this game is because the battle system in this game really lets, if you get the preemptive assault, it really does reward you, with getting the first strike. So I think down here? Yeah, this should take us where we need to go. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll actually use the chakra gates here this time around. So, Ashwan. Perfect. That's the second time I've heard of that game, but I thought... Wait, Cross Zone. No, I think I might think of another game. I was watching a Linus Tech Tips video today about, here, create the best gaming console, which is a PC, because, you know, it's, let's see. Hello? Oh, they literally want me to walk all the way to Oshawott. Okay. Oh, there's actually a few things we can actually check out here. Alright. I think, honestly, we might have actually finally unlocked all our backtracking issues. Nothing up there. I never got to play those games, honestly. I never got to play a lot of games. Like, the way I honestly compare this game a lot to is Valkyrie Profile. Because Valkyrie Profile was quite literally an RPG that lets you, well, at least now I can go up here now. That had a very unique combat system. Boom! What the heck is up here? Is it a ring sound? No? The heck is up here? Oh dear! What the heck?
Careful now.
Well, at least it's not that hard. Or... yeah, that was actually easy. Or not.
If only practice were this easy.
I think I'm over-leveled. I think I'm over-leveled. Just a little bit. Just a little over it. But, you know what? Can I even you know, the one downside about this game is that it's a Metroidvania, and it doesn't allow you to, like, a lot of enemies just don't respawn. So it's like, once you kill them, they're gone. No, that's way too high for me to do. Project X Zone on the 3DS is fun, kind of long, but the gameplay in the same style. Yeah, but I don't have a 3DS, so it sucks to be me. But the way the combat system works in this game, so you can just simply press the button to attack. I actually do need to go up, okay. Okay, so... This is not the way you should be doing. Whoop. There we go. It's definitely not the way you should be doing this. Alright, let's go and fight this monster here. Peace and greetings, child. Yeah. I can actually show you the combat, because the combat in this game is actually real time. Okay. Oh, well, we already talked to her, and thankfully there's a skip button for some conversations that are a little bit too long. Hello? Oh no, it's already here. I'm afraid it is. Listen well, beast. If you are my old squadron, lay down your arms. It's no use. I'm not even thinking anymore, just acting on instinct. We'll have to defeat them. Yeah, the down attack and up guard. So do you actually own this game, Zcratch, or did you watch someone else play, if I may ask? Is that alright? No better honor for a warrior than to fall in combat. As the captain, it's my responsibility to end this. Darn right it is. Oh, I did say it last time. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of attack animations that you're going to be trying to figure out. So, aside from Tungar here, we're going to keep... You probably want to keep seeing Yan here, but do you want to exchange out Ren for someone else? Who else would you like to see? You got Battlefight the Pirate, Ginseng, and Honey, the botanist, Hunok, the Tachibo players, Pampon, the Iron Mouse, Kushi, she's got a gigantic bird, Lanchi, well, Lanchi's a dog, the Tigo, an old, Caballero, Leilani, she's got a, anyone past Kushi you haven't seen? Leilani has a chainsaw sword, so think Warhammer 40k. Naga Rider, he's actually, well, it's Naga Rider. Imagine the Great Saiyaman, but, you know, gold and black and red instead of green and black and red. Go with Rider, alright.
Let's ride.
Go with Naga Rider. Do you want to exchange out Yan to see someone else, or do you want to go, keep going with Yan? Oh my god, we could actually do something pretty ridiculous with Yan and Naga Rider. No. I just realized you probably could. No, we'll go with that then. This will probably be a little easier. That's a stupid amount of juggling. I don't think they actually, I don't think they thought about leveling in this game, because I honestly haven't really grinded. You can't even really grind in this game, either. I'm sorry, men. You must resent me for living on while your souls are trapped between worlds. But I promise you, I will protect Navarre. I will protect Tai Krung. I will protect Ashwat. My friends will help me see to that. You need not remain here. Farewell, my friends. Their souls have passed on. You've done a good thing. Now they can rest. Thank you, Tolani. That's all I can ask for. The unyielding warrior Tungar has released his comrades' souls. So what did he get? He didn't get buff either. Well, okay, he got a lot of affinity. I'm honestly confused here, because... He got a star in what stat, though? I mean, okay, so aside from... if it's a star by their name, that just refers to their unlocked potential. Yeah, that just means to signify that you've unlocked their potential. So, I mean their actual character stats. Like, this is honestly the thing that's like, oh, hey, there's actually something more to this game. And the way you can actually discover all of this is Well, not talking to Tharwa here. Yeah, so she's just telling me to talk to Kanuul, but talking to each character here, well, okay, those two characters actually make you stronger. They'll actually tell you if they have a mission here. Usually something related to their storyline. And it's the first time, like, they've actually given the characters some sort of depth. So there are some characters, like... Actually, let's go with, what is it, Latigo here, actually. Like, obviously this is him just reminiscing here, but his actual backstory is there's actually an old caballero that was a friend of his that he's saving his last bullet for. Nope, that's still saying a cute little face. No, hey, see, I'm getting sentimental in my old age. You're not old, Baozai. Ah, you're too kind, but I've been thinking about old times. This isn't the first time I've teamed up with someone, you know. Is the big bad still, Ravanavar? No. No, he was basically your prologue boss. Oh, you're talking about your entrepreneur days? Right you are. I used to run with a pirate captain by the name of Barbarossa. Our crews were unstoppable until that day. What happened? We had made a huge raid on the Iron Kingdom. We were retreating with our spoils. Barbarossa got stuck in one of the Iron Kingdom's infernal traps. There was nothing to do but leave him there, as he cursed my name. He would have done the same. Prioritize the mission, not the man, he always used to say. That was the last I ever saw of him. Wow, your old partner, huh? Yeah, all this swashbuckling we've been doing got me thinking about the halcyon days. And sometimes wonder if he ever made it out. Well, why don't we go check the Iron Kingdom then? I don't think Mary hates you anymore. If you could spare the time, I'd appreciate it. Anything for an old sea dog like yourself. Hey, I thought you said I wasn't old. Yeah, so that actually is a way of telling, like, hey, this person actually has a backstory. Hey, Ajna, a moment of your time. Sure, Jan, what's going on? This is gonna sound strange coming from me, but I miss dancing. Danced all my life, mostly for survival, or because somebody forced me to. But I kinda want to do it for me, you know? Oh, I get it. Could you dance for us? Of course. Tarani, come see. Happily. I'm gonna call a cop-out on that. Because this is Lab Zero. And for a lot of this game, they've used the character's animations. They literally could have just shown all of her moveset and say, hey, that's her dancing. The new big bad is Lavos. Yeah, but let's call her Kala. It's true. But you're not satisfied with an audience this small, are you? Yeah, I was thinking something on a bigger scale. A real big show. Yeah, more people should see this. How can I help? Well, first thing we need is a venue. How about Marsden? We certainly owe you, and you could reclaim what you once lost. Good point. They couldn't very well refuse all of us. So that's settled. Next, we need to advertise. Posters, perhaps? Right, if we place some in the Iron Kingdom, Port Marifa, and Taikrung, that ought to do it. I'm on it. That is a lot that she's actually asking for. We'll unlock their potential. So basically, you know, each of these characters here, talking to them, they'll actually might have a mission. Speaking of friendship, I was wondering if you'd help me with a little something. Better be on the level this time. It is, I promise. I want to help the poor people of the Iron Kingdom. Oh, that sounds good. By perpetrating the greatest heights the kingdom has ever known. Well, I'm not helping her with that. I'm no good with all that spy stuff anyway. I gotta smash things. I gotta be me. You're gonna like this, I swear. See, I came from a poor family myself. My parents worked for the Iron Kingdom, and their parents did too. We were in pretty good with the royal family. Did you know Mary back then? Nah, she was from a different branch. Anyway, one day both my parents got sick. Probably from the cleaners they had to use. Their employers wouldn't give them the time off, or a loan for treatment. They just found someone else to be their servant. It's awful. That's when I met Mary. I did her dirty work in secret in order to make money to treat my parents. I had almost saved up enough when my stash was stolen. Someone stole from you? I couldn't believe it myself, but it was the King of Thieves. And your parents? They died. I'm so sorry. It was a while ago now, but yeah, I do miss them. And in their honor, I want to steal everything back the King of Thieves has stolen and give it to the people. I hear he's staying in Port Marifa. Well, that's noble. Kind of, I guess. Don't sweat the small stuff, Ajna. You're right, let's do it. If we go see the bartender in Marifa, we should be able to get the lead on the stash. Sounds like a plan. This game is now finally having you run everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I wanted to actually talk to Red. I should have talked to Tungar there as well. They're also powerful. It gets me worked up. Gross. Okay, never mind. They're back to their old selves again. Yeah, so talking to each character might reveal, like, the potential now. Like Kadira here. She's actually still looking for her brother. Really like him, huh? No. Can't do anything with his potential. Nuna, how the heck are you here? Nope, she's still singing. I don't know why I do that. Oh my god, I forgot where we were. I kinda wish the bells were teleportation devices. I really do. Wait, actually, is there? No, that's actually a wall. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Actually... You know what? Actually, the fastest way right now is literally to actually go through the desert. That's a little weird to actually say that, though. But yeah, this game definitely is making me do a lot of backtracking. Don't know how to feel about that now. Whoop. Nope. I'm not the best at remembering where I need to go. I'll be honest, like, that's the one interesting part. Maybe you have to save some foes with those backtracking trips. Maybe. Maybe it's because, like, that's like, if they're there, why shouldn't I beat them up? I mean, I'll be honest, you don't really do a lot of fighting in this game. At least in relation to RPGs. Let's see here. I don't think there was anything special here. Okay. Nah, the desert's probably the only... Oh, no, there is actually something here we could do. At least I hope there is. I hope Kanuul doesn't give me any more mobility abilities. As strange as that sounds. Really do I actually wish the teleportation pads were a lot closer to each other. Because this is way too much running around here, even for a Metroidvania. Although I'm still surprised the game hasn't completely connected everything. Because there's still actually one area I haven't even been to yet in this game. Which is honestly surprising. Too far. There it is. Oh, come on. Seriously? What does this game want from me? Nope. Yeah, I don't even know what that game wants me for that. Yeah, there's a ring cell there. I can hear it. So there's clearly an ability in probably in Kanuul. I'm actually surprised this game would still have an ability that I don't have. No, this, unfortunately, I can actually show this. So, unfortunately, so the area there that's the darkest brown there, you can see the lines there. It's a straight up wall. I can't even go up and I can't go up and over, unfortunately. It really sucks. You can speaking of which, thinking of going up and over, I shouldn't be doing that. I thought the path behind you can be reached. The path behind me? We've already explored the path behind me. We came from the path behind. That's actually what connects Ashwat Forest and the Almuta Sands. A little bit up Saw Ledge. Yeah, no, that was a wall over there. Yeah, but no, like the game at the very least, Lab Zero did a good job at least showing this is the wall, this is the border. So they did at least do a good job in that, so you're not you're not really feeling like you're stuck. Okay, stuck. Let's go down. That literally is the sound effect you'll be hearing the most in the game from where I'm playing. It's a lot of grunting. There you go. At least we made it to Port Marifa. Is this a good spot for a poster? Perfect. Now we just need to put up in the Island Kingdom and Tai Krung City. Okay, there's one. And we can also, since we're here, let's go back to the bar tent. Wait. Which bar, actually, do they mean? It's probably actually talking... Yep, back to that bar. There's still one area, actually, I still haven't been able to get to. Okay, maybe a couple areas. I will traverse this area completely. I honestly feel like I'm still missing one more flight move. Alright, what do you got for me? I don't want no trouble now. What is it you're needing? I'll give you a fair price. Got the crap, Felicity. Why Compon, if it isn't my old pal? Old pal nothing. You owe me, buddy. What the? Felicity. Like, Felicity's honestly becoming the most interesting NPC just simply because she apparently has an affiliation with Ren and Compon, an assassin and a thief. Well, that's old news. I'm a changed woman. Be a shame if people found out about the thing. Okay, what do you need? The King of Thieves. Where's his stash? He'll break my neck if I tell ya. I'll break your neck if you don't. I'll break his after, one way or the other. Taking care of him saves me a bit of trouble. But who says you can do it? I say. Sweet little thing like you? Sweet, huh? Oh dear. Sweet merciful heavens, that's actually the only time I've actually seen the Ajna's transformation up close. At least that close before. So how about that info? Okay, fine. Where does he head his treasure in the plateau in the Almuta Sands? Somewhere out there in the desert, you'll find it. It's not much to go on. Well, that's all I've got. This lead's turned out to be bunk. I'm coming back for you. Let's go. Please let it be correct. I'll be honest, I honestly wanted to like Compon. But her fighting style is not the best. She probably has one of the strongest ultimates, though, because it uses up your actual entire meter. I probably shouldn't be doing this. You know, we're actually at the point where I probably actually could do a lot of this backtracking. With that, we'll do Compon's mission here, and then we'll head on back. So, nope, we're still in Port Marifa. You know, unfortunately, here's the one thing they actually did about the, platforming in the game. They actually made it so you can only use, Ajna's mobilities once. So once it's used once, in a succession, that's it. That's all you actually get. I'm gonna guess it's down here. No, it isn't. So where would it be? Oh. Well, you know, it just made me realize something. It's up in the one area I can't reach. It's gotta be up in the one area I can't reach, because that is the only area on this map I have not explored. That is the only area, so I can't actually do Compon's mission. So let's not do her mission. I feel you can with a wired angle jump. Well, so the primarily issue is actually fighting against the wind. So fighting against a current that strong is something I know I don't have the ability to do yet. And I would not be surprised if Kanuul does give me another upward mobility tool, which I would not be against, honestly. I would love to be able to move forward. More like it's a thing where the map says one thing, but the person says it's another. Yeah, maybe. But unfortunately, I don't think the game actually focuses on, I don't think the game actually will... Alright. And this is why that move was very much a needed move in this game. The information broker said the King of Thieves hid his stash on a plateau in the Almuta Desert. Let's check it out. Here's the other thing that actually makes me realize it's that area I can't reach yet. It would actually show the scroll. It would actually show the scroll. And besides, I didn't exactly name the stream Go Back to Kanuul. Do not go to Kanuul. Besides, it's actually a lot we need to do here. There's actually 2 areas I can't go to, which is weird. I mean, lawn being locked, that kind of makes sense. Alright. Let's actually start our adventure. And speaking of starting our adventure, one thing I wanted to do...
We're up. All right.
As strange as this, I wanted to actually use characters from the area. It feels fitting to actually do that. I don't think... Actually, now that I realize it here, I don't have any characters that are actually from that area. I don't, now that I look at it. That's actually interesting. We actually don't have any characters who are actually from that area. You know, we'll actually use Nog. You know, Hunok, actually. Didn't use the Travelers. Which Travelers? Oh.
Uh-oh. Why is everyone in here? This can't be a good sign. And... Angwu?
Oh, Ashna, you came at a good time. Something has invaded Haven. They call it the Obsidian Wind. Young Nuna here came for my aid. Quite insistent she was.
I'm sorry, Angwu, but I didn't know what to do. Ashna was asleep. Hi, Ashna. I'm sorry, Nuna. This is my fault, I'm guessing.
Probably. Almost certainly. Anyway, the only safe place now is right here.
Oh, but the Queen put up a barrier while she was sealing us in. Well, this is a familiar scenario. We'd better go help her out. Oh, what should I do? That's up to you, buddy. You made it all the way to get Angwu. I'm guessing you've gotten a bit tougher since then. Yeah, I kinda did. And I helped get everyone in here. Yeah, okay. I'll come with you to help. Great! A lot more monsters got in again, so we'll take them out. Right.
Oh, well, hurry up and do it then. I want to get back to my research.
Sweet, we got her back. Just who I wanted. You know what? Actually put her. Nuna!
To our budding friendship.
No, actually no, we're gonna go Tungar there. Let's see, Nanook. Oh my, if it isn't one thing, it's another. Worried about the Obsidian Wind? Yes, among other things. You sure like to worry, don't you? I don't, I can't help it. Well, we're taking care of this, okay? You're right about the Serpent Queen being your protector, though. I'm sorry about that. I was right? That makes me even more worried. My worries are real? I'm just gonna leave you to that. Great, now everyone can be mad at me. You again. Yeah, we're here to fix what we messed up last time. Still gonna be gloomy. Grow up, Metzli. Not everything's depressing just because you say it is. Jeez, you're just gonna make me feel worse. Don't listen to him, Ashna. We're doing a good thing. No matter what you do, it won't be enough. Gloomy, you're the gloomy one. Yes, yes, he is. Let's see. What else do these characters have to say? Hey, we're back. Come to meddle a bit more, I see. I thought you just cared about corn. Corn is the economy. Corn is life. All things can be reflected through an appreciation of corn. Huh, well, this time we're gonna fix things right up. Corn will tell. Oh, here's the milk guy. The ill wind returns. I'm not an ill wind. Rude. I do believe he means the obsidian wind. Oh. Yeah, that one's probably pretty ill. I did mean you, though. Ah. No, divination is dumb. Yes, yes it is. So actually, what the heck do we actually have to do here? There's a lot of areas actually we didn't get to explore here. And I mean a lot of areas, apparently. Okay, so that's fine. If you got no locals, then who you think of from the area that's traveled to it? You know, honestly, I would actually probably use the Bard, actually. You know what? Tungar. If I use Tungar, Tungar would be easy mode. He would be easy mode. Someone we haven't really gotten to use, actually. I'll be honest, Tungar is just that good of a character, though. It's stupid. It really is. Like, I thought Dar was good. Oh, hello.
Oh, and by the way, that feather you used to get here will also give you more aerial mobility. It's sure to come in handy against the obsidian wind.
Oh,
Oh, I knew I was gonna get another ability. Double jump? You earned Ongwu's blessing. You can now air dash in any direction. So I can do this? Yes, I can. Go through the bouncy water. The bounciest of waters. So wait a minute, where does this area go? You can now air dash in any direction. And still screw up. Okay. I'm gonna guess the enemy's this way. Okay. Okay, you need to stop that right now. I'm... Oh! What? Oh, that was it? Oh, that's disappointing. I do like how Tungar's weapon's very clever. The one downside about Hunok, though, and it's unfortunate, is that his abilities are, take so much timing that you can't actually just, spam the button. I am completely blinded. The other instant, they actually make themselves the ball. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
Not so fast.
Plant all of the seeds.
Just get better.
I'll be honest, Hunok to me is probably actually the weakest of the characters. Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. So, where does this go, then? He is going to punch my face.
Hey,
Yes, he
shot.
is. Oh, there was actually a bird. I also just realized I don't... Oh, she actually does have... That's right, she has the pollen spores.
I thought I peaked long ago.
That's right, I forgot, she has those. You know what? Tungo's not gonna be... Only person I could think of that would actually make sense being here would be Leilani, but she's definitely not from around this area. Alright, where does this take me?
Whoa.
Oh, darn it. I just healed them. Oh, so that does drain ED, even if it's one character. Okay. actually changed him up. So you can actually, with the Hunok, you can actually switch the brothers, so you can either gain more itty by having Hunok, Hunok's brother being the ball. It's clever, honestly, but at the same time, I feel like it doesn't really deliver. Oh. That would also be a bad thing. Yeah, that would actually be a bad thing. Let's actually not have Hunok attack these guys. So, just... Here! Really? Alright, fine. As long as they don't touch the blue spikes, that should be fine. Oh, what the... I hear a ring cell. Where the heck is this taking me? Uh-huh. Oh, I literally just went in full circle, okay. There were... You know, I'd like to know where I should actually go. Well, since I'm here... Since I'm here, why not? Let's explore this entire area. Oh, of course. I'd honestly say Kanuul's fighters. Or the fighters... Darn it. The fighters you meet in Kanuul are the weirdest ones. That said, you can still do a lot of damage. Aw, oh, darn it. And we get to do a lot of damage, though. The other really cool thing about Leilani, it's hard to show her, especially with a flying target. Let me actually do that. So she can actually charge her sawtooth sword and just use half of a bar of itty to actually just use it as if it was a chainsaw sword from Warhammer Space Marine. It's honestly kind of cool. Ah, damn it. Damn it, why do I keep screwing that up? This is gonna be a really low damage team, I can tell you that right now.
Still a long way to go.
Gotta appreciate the animations, though. So... where to now? Uh-huh. What the heck do they want me to do? There's clearly something I'm missing here. This has got to be the area that connects, Iron Kingdom to Kanuul. That's the only logical thing that makes sense to me here. But how the heck do you get there? And speaking of how the heck to get there, not many areas I can go left. Damn it, stupid bouncy water. Oh, that was actually the barricade. So where the heck is the Serpent Queen anyway? I can only use the dash once. So basically, I now have 2 air dashes. That's actually pretty interesting. So, aha! What's up here? Absolutely nothing. Good to know. Good. Actually, now that I think about it, I think it was other areas. No, actually, that was a wall. That was a wall. That was the entrance to the city. Okay, yeah. So, actually, I was going the right way. And then I just left everything. Yeah, but the characters from Kanuul, though, not exactly the best. At least in my personal opinion. I never really got to use... You know what? Actually, I never really did get to use Yon that much.
To the center now, yes?
Let's actually use her. Like, her and Naga Rider actually can be a really good combination for juggling. And that's the reason I like, oh, these guys are actually really good. Oh, I have to go... God damn it. So there's got to be a way you can actually, like, slide in midair. That's the thing I'm realizing now. That has to exist. Can I? Oh, I can even do a downward slide. Okay. Thank you, tutorial. Oh, come on. Nope. Right, forgot about that. You know, I really am underestimating the distance I could actually dash. Apparently being in the water resets everything. Ooh. That was a little closer comfort. What? Oh no, that actually, technically, if you do hit the, glowing spikes, that actually is a death. That is actually a death in this game. And the only reason I know that is because... What the... Seriously? Wait, what? Oh no, further up. Okay. I hear a ring cell though. The only reason I know that is because...
Cheap shot.
Yeah, so there's purple spikes here. If you actually hit those, that's actually considered a death. Because they'll actually teleport you to either the last designated checkpoint, and they'll reset any progress you actually earned. So, yeah, that actually is considered... You're kidding, right? You're joking, right? Hello? . 'Cause I thought I need to fix this place. What the... What, do I gotta leave the city? The moth on the wall, maybe? Yeah, see, like, that actually is considered death, the mouth on the wall. That makes sense, honestly. Because they're... I would have expected a story event to actually trigger. That's weird. Why would they have you come up all the way up here, then? This has got to be like, hey, you gotta leave the city. Like, that's the only other thing that's making sense in my head here. Is because this is the fastest way to get out. So I'm actually gonna do this, because she said the Serpent Queen sealed everyone in, so the only thing that's left is, well, to get out. And as cool as it would be to fight these guys, is this seriously actually... Well, that's one way, but that doesn't say quest. Let's actually leave. Maybe it's the Bandit King. No, Bandit King is optional. That is definitely optional. This is main story we're doing here. And I'd like to at least get some progression tonight. See, the way I stream, I've kind of noticed, I developed this weird habit with streaming, is I like getting at least some level of progression. And call it either me just having a lot of experience playing games, or a lot of years of playing RPGs. I feel like, oddly enough, if you actually go and watch my streams, now, granted the commentary's not the best. Actually, this is probably where we need to go. Never mind, it's actually just a ring cell. I'll be happy to take that, actually. I've actually become really adept at kind of knowing, it's like, hey, this is actually a good place to stop, because I'm very good at knowing where a game's story beats are. So if you play through an RPG, it's like, you know, okay, this is clearly the point in the story where you should stop. Speaking of stopping...
Oh no! That barrier is not going to last long! Serpent Queen, let me help you!
You? You're the reason we're in this mess in the first place!
I know, I'm sorry. I never listened to you, and I didn't even try to figure out what you were doing. I realize now that you were sealing your people off against Kala, but I'm gonna defeat Kala. Let me help!
Why should I trust you now?
Because Ajna has encountered Kala twice and lived.
But how?
Well, she did used to be part of Kala, I guess.
Part of Kala? So that's the power I felt. Begone with you! I will not accept help from Kala herself!
I'm not Kala!
You are close enough.
Well then, let me help instead! I got everyone down to safety, and I brought Angwu.
I suppose you have grown.
And I trust Ajna. She knows she messed up. She came back to say she's sorry. She really wants to help, and she's really strong. She can beat Kala, I think.
I do trust you, little Nuna. And you do seem to have matured. Somewhat.
Please, I give you my word. I only want to help.
All right. I will hold you to it. I will put the barrier back up when you are through to protect my people.
Thank you. You won't regret this.
Alright, let's see what this big boss
See
is.
that I do not.
Oh. Really? I feel the same since... Oh. What the heck? Oh, it's Tsitsi!
Is that... Tsitsi! You're the Obsidian Wind?
You!
You're the reason I was cast out of Kanuul. You're the reason my queen despises me. If not for you, we'd still be together.
Sitsi, this isn't you. This is Kala's work. She's corrupted you somehow.
My queen threw me out like I was trash. And who made that happen? You! You! It's all you!
I don't think we can talk her down. We've got to beat the Kala out of Sitsi.
Right! Let's not hurt her too badly. She doesn't know what she's doing.
We
It'll be a gentle beating.
quite literally killed her. And speaking of which, oh, this is gonna be a thing. Uh-huh.
Sitsi, what the heck?
Yeah, I'd be saying what the heck too. Boom. Well, let's lay some mines first. Oh! Okay. I just realized I have no one to actually use my abilities against. Yeah, it does feel like you kind of know what the story beats are. I just realized actually what she could do. What the? Okay, hang on a second. Oh. Yeah, I definitely ooh. Okay. Alright. That is a thing. Alright, I'm definitely gonna have to start using these charges. Ah, darn it. Yeah, like, the one thing you can definitely say about this game is they've done a really, really good job. They've done a really, really good job at making sure... And I mean a stupidly good job. Oh dear. What? Hang on a second. Oh, okay. Technically, you didn't even do the first part, but fine. Oh. Well, that's just me being terrible. That apparently is me being really terrible. Alright, fine. You want to do... I want to do things fancy. Aw, oh, darn it. Like, the one thing this game definitely does, at least she doesn't heal during that part. You know, I kind of would be okay with that. I really would. I really actually would be okay with characters doing that. Oh dear. I'm still a little disappointed that Jan can't actually do a, Oh dear. You've learned Nature's Retribution. This game gives you way too many abilities out of nowhere. After tangling an enemy with Nature's Embrace, to teleport their location with a punch. Okay. Wait, hang on a second. I did not read that through. Nature's Embrace, Nature's Bloom. Nope, that's not it. Nature's Retribution. While an enemy is entangled, press Y. Okay. No, that's not it. Press Y. This is what I don't like about this game. Is that it gave... Okay, so it literally is blocking the entire screen. That's actually a problem. Like, you're putting things... Here's the biggest issue I have with it, because it's adding so many abilities, it's not doing anything. Saw something about spikes becoming flowers. Yeah, so that's... So, okay, so if you actually... Normally, against spiked walls, they would actually no longer become... They basically become platforms, but against this fight, it's not an intended mechanic. So I can't just jump through this thing, unfortunately. Well, maybe I could. No, I can't. Like, I don't even take damage, actually, against those things. Like, this is one of those horrible mechanics that they put in to say, hey... I wonder... Nope, okay. This is where the game falters, and honestly, I can't see anyone defending it. Yeah, so Nature's Bloom basically allows you to stun an enemy. Nature's Embrace, that basically says, hey, you could tangle enemies with vines. Nature's Retribution is while the enemy is entangled, press Y. Okay. Alright, so... They're tangled, press Y. Y is Spear Throw. If you're going to make a game have an ability... I'll be honest, Spear Throw actually doesn't even do anything in this game. So it really sucks. Like, couldn't it just been hold Y? Well, yeah, so you create Bloom. You tangle into Retribution. So while they're tangled, it just says press Y. So you're right, what you're actually supposed to do. So you switch it to Bloom, which is hold right button and press X. Then turn to Nature's Embrace. Nature's Embrace is passive, that's just the arrow firing. Bloom the spikes. I can't bloom the spikes. If they were being bloomed, they would turn into flowers underneath, but they're not. Oh. I just realized what I need to do. Oh, that's dumb.
Tsitsi,
My queen!
explain yourself. What would make you attack your own people?
I was...
At least she's
I
alive.
might as well just say it. I was jealous. You had left me behind, and I simply couldn't stand it. As I wondered what to do, a darkness came over me. I've never felt anything like it, but I was so powerful. I felt as though I could win you back. If only I had this power. Instead, I forced you to set up a barrier between us. I'm sorry.
I forgive you, Tsitsi. I was wrong too. By shutting everyone off, I fulfilled my own prophecy. But thanks to Nuna and the others, no real harm has been done. Welcome home.
My queen, I
already know.
My queen!
Well, I guess that worked out for real this time.
Yeah!
Hey, so... I'm sorry about everything.
I understand you were well-intentioned, but next time, gather a little more information before you strike, young warrior. Treat others with respect, and they will respect you in turn.
You got it. Will everything be okay around here?
Tsitsi is by my side again. She will help me to rebuild. I worry about the fate of my people should Kala come for us in earnest. But I see that you intend to do something about that.
I do.
And me too! I'm coming too, okay?
Great!
Team Idiot is back together.
Yeah!
There we go.
I've done my best. We can't expect to fix every problem in the world, but I think each place we visited is a little better off than it was before. At least I don't have to worry about them destroying themselves before we see Kala.
You did well, Ajna. We saved the people of Tai Krung City from a terrible fate.
For that, you have my thanks.
And the Serpent Queen and Tsitsi are happy again. And I think Mary will finally help to make the Iron Kingdom a place worth living in.
And I'm ready to die in a glorious battle! Yes!
Batsai. You too, Razmi.
We might win. You never know.
With all of you by my side, I believe we will. Now it's time to go to Lan.
No, it isn't. I do appreciate they do just give you control right away. So, okay. Actually, you know, I can actually just show it off right here. Okay, so what I did right this time was honestly a fluke. So, the game describes it. So, turn your arrow to Nature's Embrace, bloom him. What they didn't explain, so you would think press Y, because that's your instruction. It says very clearly. Teleport you to an enemy entangled by Nature's Embrace. And it says, while an enemy is entangled, press Y. What they actually mean is they want you to aim, turn to Nature's Embrace, and then press Y. That is what they meant. They literally wanted you to do it twice. Like I said, the one unfortunate part about this game is that it does not explain itself well enough. I did not mean to do that to it. That's fine, it's here again. Oh. Let's not load the game. We did not save it. Yeah, like I said, one of the weak points about this game, it doesn't fully explain everything. And that in itself is, you know, not a game, doesn't, you know, especially RPGs. RPGs, I never really have a huge expectation that it's gonna explain every single thing. But I do have an expectation. Can I talk to them? My queen, I already know. She's just a queenomaniac. Actually, I just realized I could not get up here before. Can I get up here now? No, I cannot. That is actually surprising. Oh, hello. Ah, darn it. See, that's what makes Yawn really, really good. But yeah, like, that's honestly one of the weaknesses of this game, and I think a lot of people... I notice a lot of things when I analyze these games. I'm nitpicking a lot. And... I'm actually okay that I'm nitpicking. You gotta be a person who's really on your game to be able to pull off a lot of this. Yeah, Yawn is easily, like, the tallest character. It's honestly comical. I'm surprised they didn't let her have a super, though. It's honestly surprising they didn't let her have a super. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I'll be honest, like,
Sounds like fun.
maybe it's a story thing. Maybe. It might be a story thing. I'll actually be surprised if it's a story thing. Yeah, so what actually, when you said it turns into flowers, so, like, now I can actually traverse these without getting hurt. That's what the other power of Nature's Bloom does. So that's the other deal with it. So I could do something like this. I can actually rappel off the walls. And we are not ready for this area. Well, we're ready for it, but we're not ready. You know what? That's just...
It's justice o'clock!
It is justice o'clock.
Nice! We've got the advantage.
Alright, so this is the hilarious part. Oh, I love that. Let's go double. Nah, maybe I should actually do it a better way.
Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen.
See, Ryder has an awesome ability. Jan has a lot more damage, though. Jan does a good job of hogging the spotlight. Dude, Naga Riders is honestly kind of cool.
Always in season.
Like whoever developed Naga Rider had a lot of fun doing his animations and his personality. I mean, they had a ton of fun. Actually, this game has 100 more kicking than you'll ever need. I will say though, like, if you want to be a min-maxer sort of guy. Ah, darn it, missed it.
I'm sure I could do better.
What? Oh dear. He is gonna fall off the edge and we're gonna leave combat because of that. Or not. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Now you're right, you have such a low reach compared to, I do find it funny you can push some enemies out of fights in this game. It's really weird that you can do that, but it's something you can do. I think, actually, who else? You know what? Let's have the Bard. Actually, I haven't used Rosmi in a while, honestly. Why am I... No, I don't want Jan. We barely use Zeve. I really want to like Zeve as a fighter, but honestly, he's just average. It's kind of unfortunate, honestly. Yes, you have to keep the party member in the. You have to keep the party member all the time. Also, yes, Lanchi will just attack the character, or just will just do attack. And you can also pet the dog to actually recover Itty. Whoops. Oh, there you go.
Let the music move you.
The fiercest of the Borks. Lanchi, I don't know why, but they made Lanchi have, what's it, a lot of attack. Kind of ridiculous.
Bullseye! Right on target.
Strike before they do.
What the?
Right on target. Bullseye!
Like, Zebe's really good at actually getting your, Itty charge back. Alright. Well, since we actually have some time to kill, why not actually... Oh, I'm a dummy. I am a dummy. I should have talked to the other characters. Continue for guidance? Let me see what I can see. You have set yourself on the right path. All that stands between you and your ultimate fate is a final confrontation with Kala on Mount Sumeru's summit. There you go. I have not found everything, though. What's up, Lanchi? Is it gas? It smells like it's gas. Or, not just gas, huh? Is someone in trouble? Dogs can sense that sometimes. Trouble? Huh? Where? He's pointing at you. I'm not trouble. What the heck, dog? Maybe he doesn't mean you. He's smelling you. Maybe it's where you're from? Oh, Ashwat? Looks like we got it. Guess we better see if something's up in Ashwat then, eh? Okay, I know where his mission is. Yeah, Lanchi has the bark for death. Hey, Rosmi. Oh, great, now everyone's characters are actually being, potential quests are being unlocked. Well, I've gotta leave. Let me out, okay? What? What's wrong? Can I help? Nah, it's too dangerous. You stay. Well, now I really want to help. Ugh, this is why I didn't want to tell you. But I guess you won't let me out until I do. Yeah, so out with it, sister. Fine. Something extra weird is going on. Bomb is in trouble. He's being a bad boy, thrashing around in my lantern. I've got to go to the Tower of Wisdom. Oh, no, we've got to help him. Ajna, you're here. I am? If you can spare the time, I'd like to return to Tai Krung. There's still a number of dangerous elements in the city, and I'd like to see if anyone else needs help. Yeah, they need their weird hero. And I am he! I want to come too. Do you feel that you're ready? Becoming a Vahana rider is no easy task. I'm extremely ready. I want to be a rider so bad. Then perhaps we can check in with young Ginseng's parents. They seem to hear the very pulse of the city. Yeah, they know everybody's business. Well then, let's do it. You know, actually that's kind of weird, honestly, that now I can actually do a lot of these characters' missions. Because I feel like if I clear out an area, this character's hometown should be able to actually do their mission. Hey Ajna, I know this is kind of out of nowhere, but could we visit my parents in Tai Krung? Oh sure, any particular reason? I know we drop in on them sometimes, but I haven't gotten to have a real talk with them in a while. And they're getting on in years. Oh yeah, I get it. Well, let's go. Okay, we got his. My lady, a moment of your time. You know, I'll be honest, with Latigo, I really don't know what accent to do, because he comes from a kingdom that clearly is British, but he's a caballero. He's very much Westerner, or at the very least Spanish. I honestly don't know which direction to go with Latigo's voice. My lady, a moment of your time. What is Latigo? I'm itching to track down my old partner, Vasco, and this seems like the time to do it. Okay. Do you have any leads? Not as such, but there should be a caballero in Kanuul, and he might have the scoop. Mind if we take a look? Okay, that makes sense why I couldn't do his yet. Not at all, you helped us, now we'll help you. Much obliged. Well, at least I know what I'm doing tomorrow, at least. You're stuck here forever. Ashna, dear, a moment? What's up? I'm still a bit nervous about how we left things in Tai Krung. I'd like to see if there's anything more we can do to help. Sure thing. Should we check in with Jinxing's parents to see how the city is getting on? I'd love that. Maybe Spanish-born related to Britain and a Western parent? Yeah, let's go with that. When you get the chance, let's go talk to Mary in the Iron Kingdom. I'll find out what happened to Barbarossa. Well, at least she's close. So, we would unlock their potential. Let's see if she actually has potential. Hey Ajna, about these refugees in Ashwat. I hope they're happy there. I grew up in Ashwat my whole life, so I never had to think about where my home was. Now their home is gone. They're rebuilding mine into theirs. It's complicated. Yeah, I was thinking maybe I could cheer them up with some music. Well, that's a great idea. Let's go. Okay, that's what she wants to do. We helped out Ren. Is there anyone else? Nuna. Ajna! What is it? It's better not be about Hunak and Zybok. It's not. I want to do something for Kanuul. It caused so much trouble there, and I know we fixed it all. I still want to do something like really cool. Oh, that sounds nice. What kind of thing? I don't know. It doesn't really narrow it down. Can we ask my sister? She might have an idea. Sure. So you want to go back to Kanuul? Yeah. Thanks, Ajna. Might as well make this somewhat of a completionist run, because there's not much you can actually do in terms of side quests. Ah, finally, Kadira. Ajna, now that we have a little time, might we talk about my brother? Of course, now is a great time. Have you gotten any information yet? Not much, just hints and whispers. If it's information you need, I might know someone. Oh, that would be very helpful. They're in Port Marifa, but the info won't become cheap. I've got to try anyway. Hey, Coach. Oh, that's me, right? You're funny, Coach. Listen, we wanted permission to attend an away game. We think they were strong enough to challenge the Lords of the Underworld again. We can do it, Coach, thanks to your training. I'm not really sure what I did, but sure. Where's this away game? The Tachi Bowl Arena in Kanuul. Where else? Wouldn't that be a home game? Oh, dang. Coach, you're so smart. But yeah, we can go to Kanuul, no problem. Hi, guys. Well, he is the two I'm most curious about. Hey, Ajna. We've been thinking. What's up? Well, now that Lawn's been destroyed, we want to help rebuild it. Sorry about that. I really didn't know what I was doing. What's done is done. But we could use your help rebuilding. Of course, it's the least I could do, really. Let's go and see what we can do. Oh, they both have the same mindset? Nope, that's just... Nope, that actually is just Kushi's. We have not unlocked, Sebe's. So, what does that do here? What time do we have here? We got 9 minutes left. There's Hunox. I still haven't unlocked an ability to go to... Maybe I did, actually, and figure it out. No, there's just Hunox Lords of the Underworld game. That's a little weird, actually. You know, oddly enough, this is faster. Oh, now we can at least... It's weird you can't actually go to Ashwat. And the plot... You know, actually, you're right. There's still an area I have not been to. Since Lahan's gone, I really can't go anywhere else, actually. Oh, we can at least do this here. 1 second. One thing we can do. Actually, 2 things we can actually do here. Here we go. We can talk to Mary first. Hey again, Mary. Well, well, if it isn't my favorite miscreant. Oh. For now, though, Bozai is here to ask you something. Bozai, huh? Well, out with it. Hey, well, I know we haven't been on the best terms, but I wondered if you'd help me with something. There was a pirate I used to run with, Barbarossa by name. He got caught by the Iron Kingdom some years ago, and I was wondering if you know what became of him. Barbarossa. Can't say I've heard of him. But back when my dad was still alive, he used the prisoners in his soul crafting experiments. It's a bit gruesome, but if you want to check out the factory, be my guest. Those old things barely worked anyway. Barbarossa, an automaton, eh? That'd be a bit out of character. Let's go check. Hello, Yurinomos. Well, where the heck would I put... Well, actually, hang on a second. Thankfully, thank goodness there's actually a map in this game. Thank goodness. Okay, that's probably the factory. So... Where would you put the sign? Oh, what? Oh, you're kidding me, game. I guess they're not listing where you put the sign for, You know what? I realize actually what would be faster. But I want to check something first. Okay.
Don't hate me too much.
Unleash all of the Borks. All of the Borks. Aw. $5 says Furrymons is Barbossa. You mean Yurinomos? Oh, here we go, perfect. Jan, is this a good spot for a poster? Excellent, now we just need to put up the last one in Tai Krung. That's actually what I wanted to do. No, Yurinomos was, well before Barbarossa. Well, I guess 16 years. You know, 16 years actually can make a huge difference. What am I saying? Wait a minute. Iron Kingdom. Yeah, so no, actually, there's gotta be an ability I'm missing, still. So the side quests... Honestly, the more I think about it now, the more I'm actually confused here. The more I think about this, the more I'm confused. I don't think there's any other reason for me to go through the Iron Kingdom. I don't know if I want to explore the factory. What's the fastest way to the factory here? Now that I think about it. Fastest way to the factory is down... Oh shoot, actually, is it really just down and through? That... Yeah, down and through the sewers would actually be the most efficient route. Yeah, that... You know what? Actually, no, that's not the actual most efficient route. The most efficient route is actually this. I literally would go to the iron, That's not the right button. I guess we're going back to Port Marifa. You know what? Oh, I really want to do the side quest. This is what kills me. We're actually about 2 hours, and I know I have work in the morning. You know what? Actually, there's one thing we can do. There's one thing we can actually do here. We can actually... We'll go talk to Felicity one more time here. Talk to Felicity one more time here. Hey, pal, we need some info. What is it you're looking for? I'm trying to find my brother. He was fighting the Iron Kingdom, and I don't know if he's alive or dead. I just want to know where he is. For information like that, I'll take that sword of yours. You can't, it's my brother's. And you owe me, bucko. It's you I owe, not this one. She'll have to pay her own way. And if it's not the sword, then I'll need a lot more. We don't have any money. Shh, what use are you then? Hey, we're plenty useful. Surely there must be something you need that you can't get on your own. Maybe there is at that. See, I've got a certain client who needs the heart of Sherife. Heart? It's not what you think, Ajna. It's a creature made of magma found in the Kanuul region. I don't think Kadira has a firstborn child. So it's not gross and bloody, just very dangerous. Got it. I'm not much of a fighter, so I can't get it myself. You get that for me, and I'll find your brother. We can do this, Kadira. So it shall be. Alright. Felicity is definitely a character with many talents. Okay. You know, I'm honestly amazed. No! Ah, darn it. Alright. No! Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, with the final jump here, now that I can. Oh no, no! Okay, good. We recovered that. This is the one that surprisingly... you wouldn't. Okay, this is actually the top of the tower. You know what? Okay, that's a wall. I'm surprised. Okay, this has got to be a side quest here. There's no way this is not a side quest. At least I know I can get up here. So that's the important part. Finally, we actually explored that. Okay, so what we'll do... Tomorrow, I think we'll do everyone's... Actually, now that I think about it. So we have Lanchi, Zara, Zebe. Zebe is the only one who doesn't. Baozai, Jinxing and Honey, Hunak, Kushi, Latigo, Naga Rider. Actually, yeah, we can actually do everyone else's potential quest. So tomorrow, on Friday, we'll actually take care of everyone's potential quest. That's gonna be fun. I think we'll definitely start... Whoops, not... Wrong way. We'll start with Rasmi. And we'll work from there. I don't think there's anyone else. Yeah, there's no other person's mission we can do aside from Rasmi's. And I'd be interested to actually see what's bothering, Bomb. But for now, though, why don't I go take a look and see who else is streaming tonight here. And there's actually quite a few people who are streaming tonight, actually. So I always like doing a rundown. I always appreciate that. So, Exposure is actually streaming Code Vein. If you never heard of Code Vein, that was actually a game that was released during TwitchCon. It's by Namco, published by Namco Bandai, and people describe it as anime Dark Souls. They actually did a promotional with the Red Cross where you could donate blood, and they give you the game for free. Unfortunately, it was only by online appointment, so needless to say, I didn't spend my TwitchCon waiting in line hoping someone would just miss their appointment. Then there's Budameds, who's actually playing Star Fox 64. That is a really, really fun game to play. Honestly, seeing Emil play through Star Fox 64 has been a very entertaining experience from the Runaway guys. And finally, there is Smite, and he is playing a Super Meat Boy. I'm gonna give a host over to Budameds because I kind of want to see how far he is. And Star Fox 64 is a nice, fun, straightforward game that's always enjoyable. But until then, though, hope you have yourself a good Friday. Hopefully, you have yourself plans for the weekend. But until then, though, as always, take care.